This is the GV Podcast, a variety review podcast featuring two of the three idiots giving their thoughts on cartoons and anime. This is an opinion-based podcast, and there's no way we're saying our thoughts and opinions are objective. Keep this in mind and enjoy the show.
Okay!
Hello, everybody!
Hello, everybody! I am Duke
Mayhem!
Oh my god, we just finished
Bleach.
The second season of Bleach!
Yes.
Soul Society.
Soul Society arc! Soul Society!
Gee, I sure hope Bankais don't take over the entire magic system of Bleach and over-centralizes around your sword and how well you can sword your sword.
Really?
No.
Okay.
No, but it is fun. No, Bankais are fun.
Okay.
So, let's get to this. So, non-spoiler thoughts on the second arc of Bleach.
Wow.
Go!
Wow. You can't skip any episodes or else you're going to be very lost. My favorite type of thing to happen.
No, you can skip episodes. They're called filler.
Well, filler, yeah. You can, well, obviously you can skip filler.
Okay, we didn't run into any filler. That's the point.
Yeah.
And we skipped it whenever it happened.
Thoughts?
Thoughts? I thought...
They kind of suck, right?
I thought... What?
Thoughts, they kind of suck, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a little true.
Bankai.
But yeah, no, this part 2, season 2, whatever, was really cool. It adds into the world of Bleach. It goes back to where we find out where Rukia came from. We meet more Soul Reapers that are really cool.
He's had a lot of characters that popped in.
Yeah.
That were well fleshed out.
Shit ton of characters. And some good ass expectation subversion at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were about to talk about the red-haired lady and some good ass titties.
Oh, her too, yay!
Yeah.
She's not at the end. She's in it throughout.
Yay, okay.
So, let's go ahead and run through the plot. Oh yeah, my thoughts. I love this. This is a really good step forward because the first season it was pretty goofy. This such a good story. So, first off, we enter the Soul Society. They're not allowed in. They won't.
They enter. They're not allowed.
They're not allowed into the main part of the city. We find out that there's basically these slums that they're kind of allowed in.
Yeah.
But they're not allowed into the main city, so they end up going over to a lady I will deem Booby Cannon. And
yes, Boob Cannon. Yes.
They team up with this other dude, angry brother of Booby Cannon,
Who also has pretty big boobs, but like the men version.
Okay, got it. So anyway, from this point on, I will refer to him as Mooby Cannon. And they team up. He's a very interesting character. I like him. He's fun. They team up and they infiltrate the Soul Society. Oh God, I forgot to mention. When they went to enter the city, there was this giant dude who fought Ichigo, and he eventually beat him. Like Ichigo beat him.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay, fine, I'll let you guys in. Opens the gate, gets his arm cut off by a guy named Ichimaru. And...
What? Ichimaru?
Did you forget the fact that he got his arm cut off? Because that's what happened in the manga.
I mainly remember his first
Jin
name.
Ichimaru.
Yeah, I mainly remember his first name, Jin. But yeah.
Now, I go with whatever name is more familiar for me.
Snakeface.
Snakeface. Yeah, Snakeface. That's me. That's my appropriation of his name.
I'll be 100%. I'll be 100%. I don't go by first name or last name with most of these characters. I go with whatever name is in my mind first off.
You don't go by first name, you don't go by last name.
Like Ishida.
You're just like me.
White.
But yeah, so this big old giant dude, he gets healed by Orihime.
Yeah.
They go off to Booby Cannon. They get launched alongside the brother of Booby Cannon into the city. They get separated, and they're running around, going crazy, trying to get to Rukia. And it's
trying to figure out what to do.
It's this whole thing. And in the middle of their massive thing of going around trying to find what's up, we get to meet some of the captains. There's a whole bunch of them.
The entire Soul Society and the captains and this, what are they called? Squads. There we go, squads.
Squads, the lieutenants, yeah. Basically it goes captains, lieutenants, and then the rest. In all fairness, that's what it is.
And there's 13 of them.
Was it 13 or 12?
13.
13 or 12. I don't trust the white man.
So don't trust yourself.
I never do. But basically, in the middle of this, we had met all these different captains. There was the main one, the big one, who was the old man. There were these two laid-back dudes who one was sick, the other was just a chill bro.
He was a chill guy. I see him smoking weed.
Yeah, he seems like the type that would smoke weed. There was a blind guy
who's really cool looking.
Who's really cool looking.
Really cool.
There was Ichimaru, as we mentioned earlier. There was a kid with white hair. There was this lady with a massive thing of hair covering her chest. Like, you remember that lady. I don't remember her name, but basically she's healer lady.
I forgot her name.
Yeah.
Onoi or something like that? Onoi?
Something like that.
Onoya?
No, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but there was all them. There was this massive dude in armor. Looked really cool.
He's wearing like a bamboo crusader armor thing going on.
Dude, when you find out what he looks like under the helmet,
oh, that was so good of a reveal.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, but there was also all kinds, like there was Byakuya, who was the brother of Ryukia, and... Huh? Byakuya.
He's the brother of who?
Rukia.
Okay.
Which, that's the thing I just want to say real fast with the Soul Society. When people die and all that kind of stuff, nobody knows who anybody is. So what they do, in order to
they just
not...
kind of adopt each other.
Yeah, they don't... In order to not, like, go crazy or whatever, or feel so alone, they adopt members. So, like, literally, it could be like a bunch of kids could go up to a newly dead woman and be like, could you be our mom?
Since we're dead, and, like, you're a woman?
Obviously very experienced in the worlds, and therefore would be able to help keep us alive.
So...
And if you die in the Soul Society and you were born there, then you get reincarnated.
Then you die in real life.
You die in the afterlife, you die in real life.
We almost missed my favorite captain, Kenpachi. Oh my god, Kenpachi is the best character ever.
Kenpachi Zaraki.
Kenpachi Zaraki. So...
My only problem with him was his sword!
We'll get to that. Basically what happens is we get to find out that the execution day of Rukia is being moved up. And, like, throughout the entire season, it's being moved up further and further and further.
Yeah, the people in charge of the executions are just like, yeah, just keep on bringing it forward. Like, come on, we just gotta keep moving it.
Gotta get out of the way.
Let's get out of the way. It's causing a big problem. We gotta get through it.
During the infiltration, a captain is murdered.
Captain Aizen, yes.
Aizen is murdered.
Aizen.
Who was one of the many captains who had a lot of dad energy with him.
Yeah, he was kind of had a basic design.
Very basic, and he was very much had dad energy.
Like the kind, like, oh, you don't have to worry.
He was very father-like, like an Anakin kind of thing, Anyway,
like a good dad, like Anakin Skywalker.
Fate reveal. I was making for that joke. But yeah, we get a dead Aizen,
and what we're doing.
We keep going, and we get this whole massive fight between Ichigo and Kenpachi. And it's the coolest thing ever.
And it definitely goes into further, like, what's the deal with their swords, the Zanpakutos?
Yeah, it started with a fight with this bald guy, that was really fun.
His name was Ikaku.
He's
like Saitama, if Saitama was a Soul Reaper.
Then we get the fight with the red-haired dude who we met in the first season, who seemed like a bit of a bastard. But now he's starting to side a little more with Ichigo.
Because he apparently had an amazing backstory with Rukia.
Yeah.
I really like that story.
Oh, yeah, Zabimaru's, Renji Abarai.
Renji Abarai, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But we get Renji's whole backstory. It's really nice and touching that he's basically a childhood friend of Rukia. And we also get the reveal, after he gets beat by Ichigo, of what his Zanpakuto looks like, and it was a baboon with a snake tail.
Oh yeah,
Zabimaru.
Zabimaru.
What he sees instead of while Ichigo sees like a badass like Neo from the Matrix looking guy.
Yeah,
he sees like a baboon.
Yep. So it moves on from there. He basically says, "Go save Rukia," and then he goes to jail.
Right to jail.
Well, then we get the Kenpachi fight, which is the coolest thing ever, as Kenpachi reveals, oh yeah, no, I really don't care about anything that's going on right now. I'm solely here because I want to beat your ass.
Yeah.
And he says, here's the thing about me. You've got your Zanpakuto that's released, right? Yeah, I don't, because I never bothered learning his name.
Yeah,
learning its name.
He never connected with his sword and abused it, basically. And when he pulls it out, it's chipped all to hell.
Because he never took care of it.
Because he never took care of it, and it hurts me. It hurt me so much.
I was losing my shit because of how cool that was.
Not to me.
But we get this whole fight with them, and it is the best fight ever. Go watch it! And this deserves to be top 3 for that alone. We get this whole fight, and then the fight is paused as Ichigo was about to lose the fight, and he wakes up in this like other world with his Zanpakuto looking at him of like, are you really gonna finish it right there?
Zenitsu.
Are you gonna be a bitch?
Yeah.
Zenitsu just like, are you gonna be a bitch?
Zenitsu.
Isn't that the name of his?
No, that's the character from Demon Slayer.
Zanpatsu?
Zanpatsu?
It's
Zangetsu.
Zangetsu.
Zangetsu looks at him like, you gonna be a bitch? And he's like, no! And he gets up and he just clashes in the coolest bit of animation ever.
Yeah. And then we get to see like this anti-Ichigo that he fights real fast to kind of
hollow Ichigo basically.
Ichigo. Yeah. Which I know, like, he's gotta come back as something. They're building him up to be something.
Yeah, but after that we get Yoruichi, the cat, ends up saving Ichigo, bringing him to this other area, and he's like, "I'm going to train you to be able to master Bankai.
I'm going to teach you how to release your Bankai."
And it was really cool. And then it's like, wait, you're a cat. How the hell did you carry me up here? Oh, have I not shown you guys my true form yet? Okay, here, let me show you.
Titties!
It's Yoruichi!
But yeah, we get the whole training with Yoruichi,
They got 3 days to train, which quickly goes down to 1.5.
Who's that lady?
Who's that lady?
We
It's
get
a cat.
the training.
Sexy lady.
It's a cat.
Abarai goes ahead and joins the training to be able to release his Bankai. It's really damn cool. And he finishes early and ends up challenging Byakuya, who
they don't even
wipes
show him
the
training.
floor with him.
Oh yeah, because Byakuya, his whole thing is that he's able to turn his sword into a bunch of
million swords.
Yeah, million smaller pieces and be able to.
And they look like flower petals.
Yeah, flower petals was like the aesthetic of it, and I very much liked it.
Anyway, let's get back to this. Cut all that.
Run.
Training, Byakuya wipes the floor with him with his million blades, and once again, it is moved up the day of the execution, and so Ichigo has to hurry the hell up.
And everybody's just like, wait, why is this? Okay, no, that was a little too much. All right, we gotta, like, because it's showing...
Kid.
The kid is absolutely...
The kid captain with the white hair.
Captain Kid!
Captain Kid, he goes, okay, this is seeming really weird, because he's had friends who have gone to jail because of all this other stuff that's happened. Like, it's going nuts, and he's like, what the hell is happening? And Ichimaru seems to be the main villain here, of like, he keeps pushing people in certain directions.
He keeps on pushing buttons and being like, oh, I would never...
Yeah, he seems like a sly douche. Well, he ends up going to the judges, who are the people who decide laws in this world.
Central 46?
Central 46, and...
Turns out...
they're all dead! They're just all dead. And
for a long time.
They've been dead. The blood is dry and cracking. And so he's figuring shit out, and meanwhile, there's this girl that was like she's been trying to figure stuff out as well, because like she knows that there's something up with the death of Aizen, because that was her captain.
Yeah.
And she's going on of like, no, there has to be something up with this. Like, the person who killed him, I have to find him, and like goes on, and Ichimaru finds her and says, oh, come with me. I want to show you something. Brings her over. Hey, I'd like you to meet somebody. Turn around. It's Aizen. Aizen goes, my child, it's okay.
Shame, Shame.
You're still alive. And stabs her. I don't know if she's not dead or is she?
What's her name again?
I don't know. We'll say she's dead.
Yeah, it's safe to assume that she's dead. It's not like Star Wars where somebody gets stabbed through the gut in every way that would kill a normal person, and they're just suddenly alive.
Momo Hinamori.
Hinamori, yes, that was.
Hinamori gets stabbed, betrayed, and the white-haired captain comes and sees this and is like, "How the hell are you alive?" And he reveals, "Oh yeah, no, I've just had doubles this entire time."
No, I
can create hypnosis doubles that confuse you guys so badly that you assume it's me. Sucks for you.
Yeah.
And
As he reveals to be the big bad and the reason why everything's gone to shit.
Meanwhile, at the execution, Ichigo has arrived. He stops the execution from happening in a really cool outfit.
No, he stops it, but what does happen is that...
Like, it's about to attack him again, and then two captains roll up and are just like, "Oh man, let's go ahead and take care of this," and destroy the execution weapon.
Yep.
It's like, okay, that's cool. Oh yeah, we'll get to the music later because I know how you feel about it. Boo-doo, 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 doo, boo-doo, doo, 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 doo. But so she manages to escape with Abarai, Rukia, Renji. She escapes with him, and it's this whole nice thing. And meanwhile, Ichigo has a massive fight with Byakuya.
Yeah.
It's really well done.
It's a really good fight, yeah.
Like, he even went hollow for a moment.
Oh,
Like, hollow mask.
That was the best part.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, and rips it off.
He's like, how about I don't?
But they fight, and Ichigo wins. And we get the whole thing of, what would you do if you had to go against the law? Go against it?
Yeah, just really...
What would you do if the law was going against your interest? Go against it?
Wow. It's just that easy.
But, it was just a really interesting fight. It was really well done. Then Aizen pops up, brings Rukia, uses this weapon that apparently Hat and Clogs made to remove something from within her that could make him into a hollow, as he just says, "Hell yeah." A bunch of Grand Menos pop in as everybody pops in like, "Oh shit, it was Aizen the whole time." And then the Grand Menos beam them up, Scotty, and they just leave.
Yeah, they just fall and just leave. They don't do anything else, they just leave. Because Aizen just really wants to become more powerful. Because that's the whole thing with the magic system, is that it's only that your sword and everything is dependent on your strength of your soul, your will. So you determine how strong that you will be.
Yeah.
And Aizen doesn't like that and wants to get even stronger.
Yeah. And we get the reveal that the entire time, every flashback that has happened, basically, has been the result of Aizen in some way. Like, there was a guy who, like, Booby Cannon brother, was all pissed off about his brother dying. Like, his big brother dying.
Yep.
And turns out it was Aizen who released a hollow into the area, and it killed that guy. It was a whole thing. Oh my god, it was so crazy.
Like, he was responsible for so many experiments gone wrong that ended up killing people, causing problems, and generally messing up the Soul Society and corrupting it even more.
Yeah.
Anyway, we do get the reveal of, like, the three captains who are a part of this team, being Aizen, who we thought was dead, Ishimaru, who we figured, and
the blind
guy.
Kaname Tosen.
Tosen?
Yeah.
Okay. Tosen, Ishimaru, and Aizen all leave with the hollows and are just like, "Sucks to be you," and just leave.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be very weak compared to us next time you see us.
And the rest of the arc is basically leaving Soul Society.
Thankfully, after all of that, the Soul Society is just like, you know what, Ichigo, Rukia,
good job.
You guys are chill. You're fine.
Yeah, and they end up leaving the Soul Society. Like, Rukia stays behind, obviously, because that's her home. And it ends off with them like meeting back in the mortal world, the human world, and Hat and Clogs ends up apologizing to Ichigo for everything that he had done as the head researcher of the Soul Society.
And Ichigo is just like, I don't care about that. I just care that you lied to me and didn't tell me the truth.
Yeah.
If you would have told me that was the actual reason, I would have been like, all right, fine, I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah. But man, this was a ride. This season was a ride.
This one is definitely an improvement. This is definitely an improvement.
By the way, the joke I was going for earlier of like, yeah, Aizen, a bit of an Anakin type dad, you know what I mean? Was just that joke of like, oh yeah, he's Vader.
Yeah, because he's actually a bad guy.
He's killing all the kids.
He's killed kids. Multiple.
But yeah.
A lot.
So let's go ahead and get out of the way. Characters.
Ichigo is getting stronger, faster, and faster.
Better every time we see him.
And it's always done in a cool way, and I really like it.
Man, Jinzu, I'm surprised you didn't make any joke about his sword.
Who?
You know, Ichigo.
His Bankai. Which, yeah, that his sword is big, and then when it transforms for the first time, it's big, and then when it transforms with the Bankai, it's like a normal sword.
It's a normal sword with us. And for a handguard.
What? Oh, yeah.
That's not it.
That's the Japanese symbol for I'm going to stab you.
No,
there's a Hindi symbol for...
It's an actual symbol. Yes, it is a Hindi symbol. Can you tell us what it's called?
It's called...
Because I imagine every time you say that word, it's censored.
I imagine. The symbol is an
Stop
ancient
saying it!
religious symbol predominantly in various Eurasian as well as some African and American cultures. Also widely recognized for its appropriation by...
That word would probably be censored. But
it's a symbol for divinity and spirituality in Indian religions, including Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism.
basically, you know the symbol. You know the symbol. Everybody knows it. It's not the World War II version. No, it's the Hindu version. And that is what Ichigo's sword is, and it's very cool. The symbol of conducive to one's being.
What?
There you go. That's what the symbol is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so
he had a cool sword. He had a cool sword. All the Soul Reapers, they were so cool. The Shinigamis, yes.
Yeah, Chad didn't get as much development, or Hime kind of did, and Ishida. He didn't. He kind of had some. He actually had a really cool moment when fighting the...
that was the captain I forgot. There's
Yeah.
the clown face captain.
He's like a robot guy.
Mayuri.
Where he
Mayuri.
makes people that are like... Makes robots that look very much like people, and is basically treats them like slaves.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of hate that bastard.
Yep.
He's definitely disturbing.
He definitely committed genocide and tested on a specific race of people.
Just to see what would happen.
Yeah, there are some horrors in this story, like some massive horrors. Anyway, we also had Yoruichi, best character.
Oh.
We can all agree on that, right? Yoruichi, best character?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Yoruichi and
Good.
Yoruichi had the best time in this season.
Best plot. Got it.
And also her backstory wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad either.
She's pretty cool.
She got a good pair of
She's a ninja?
plot.
Yeah, she's like a form of Impa from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that analogy.
I like
No,
it.
but in
I like it. I like it. I love it.
Yeah, no. She's attractive, but also, in general, her character is a very fun character. She's very fun to be around, while also she's just a good, well-rounded
And
character.
she's able to go back and forth between her human form and then her cat form. And the cat...
That was
every
hilarious.
time, and even after the reveal of who she is, the cat still has the, hey, what are you talking about, sort of voice.
My guess, okay, this is probably not the case of it's just for humor, but my guess is basically when she shrinks down into the size of like a cat, basically her vocal cords shrink down as well.
No, they just...
Or like they stay the same size, and so it's like it's deeper because of a smaller body.
No, they just wanted the reveal to be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but trying to put logic into it, and it makes me laugh.
You're putting logic into an anime? Death!
Dr. Stone. I'm safe for now because Dr. Stone.
Now.
For
for
now.
now. Until it ends the
Damn,
anime.
I forgot about Impa from Ocarina of Time.
She looks terrifying.
Oh, I hate
What do
that.
you mean?
Any other characters you want to mention? Captains? Your favorite captain. Go ahead and mention your favorite captain.
My favorite captain was the bamboo guy.
My favorite captain was
Yeah.
the samurai dude with the pink kimono.
Are you guys talking about the same character?
No. He's talking about the chill guy.
I'm
Oh,
talking-
bamboo head. Yeah. Oh, bamboo mask. Yeah.
Bamboo mask, bamboo hat.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, the bamboo mask.
The stoner-
who was
the stoner
revealed to be.
and The guy who, when his helmet got split in half, it was revealed he is Wolfman.
Wolfman was
Shiba
a good.
Inu man.
Shiba Inu.
Wolfman was such a fun character. Like, he was so cool looking.
And then they
Had
gave
the
him-
coolest power ever.
And then
His
they
best
gave his
friend-
backstory, and you just start crying. His friend
They
was
just-
the blind guy that betrayed everybody. So and Eisen was one of the other people to like take him in and all that kind of stuff. So it hurt even more for him when they betrayed.
Yeah.
And then he never gets any screen time ever again.
What?
Spoilers.
No, he does.
No.
He
Oh,
does.
If he doesn't, I'm gonna be so upset.
No, I know for a fact he does because I remember watching later parts of the show, and he does.
Oh. They better, because that was such a good character like setup.
Well,
that-
I mean, mind you, of course he's got to end up fighting Blind Dude.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna fight Blind Dude, but oh
And
man,
then he never does anything ever again.
yeah, but like after that,
That's how he messes with you. And he never does anything ever again. And when you believe it is when it hurts you.
when you see it, it hurts even more.
Every character you like, they do that one thing, and then they never do anything ever again.
Rukia. We haven't talked
Yorimichi
about-
never becomes a cat again.
No! Okay, that's fine.
In fact,
No! Oh wait.
she got a chest reduction.
Ah!
That was good, yeah.
But Rukia, we haven't really talked about her character through this.
She was sad.
She was she was going through a depression the entire time, and it was very interesting to see, because like whenever they do that to characters where like they messed up, they betrayed everybody that they knew and loved, and they have to basically think about it being in jail or something like that, just going through their mind and having to relive all of their memories and why they messed up and what could have been different. It was just so good. That's why Rukia is still my favorite character. And then like at the end, she just hears more and more how Ichigo is getting closer to saving her, and just how she starts regaining that hope of life is just so good. It's so good.
Yeah. So, any other character I really want to mention? Two little characters that I want to mention are the dude from Squad 4 and the really tough guy, the little brother of the cannon girl.
Gonchu?
Yeah.
Gonshu. And, of course, Squad 4 guy.
Which Squad 4 guy?
The dude who was with them the entire time, who was kind of like...
Oh, the
that dude?
I forgot his name. It's like Hinamori, but like different.
Remember,
He's a
it
very
was, it was
this where it's
very
gonna get
small character.
this where it's gonna get cut. Twink.
Twink?
there's a
the
character who
hair?
pops up in the second season who's like a member of Squad 4 who joins them to help him out, and he's the most passive character ever. Just
Is he the guy with the? Is it the guy with the hair?
No,
Like
no.
no, it's maybe a guy with the hair. What do you mean?
He has like a
Almost bowl cut.
mop.
Yeah, I'm up. Here, pop him up. Squad 4 guy
Yeah.
from that guy.
Oh, this twink.
Hanatoro.
Hantaro.
Hanatoro.
Hanataro.
Hanataro.
And there was a whole
Hanataro.
joke that his name was
Yeah, the joke
half,
with him.
half lady name and half guy name.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was funny.
Hey!
They were both funny characters who did have really good moments.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Like, they had... That's the thing. Every character, even if they're a joke character, has a good moment.
Yeah.
So-
Chad got a good moment that happened,
characters.
but unfortunately he still got fucked up.
Good season, good characters. Now, we usually go to the final thoughts at this point. Let's go ahead and head to the music.
The music, oh yeah,
The music is the best thing ever.
This is Duke's corner.
This is the best music ever. The big three are really good with music. I'll say that. That is a big bit of respect I will give to all of the big three, that the music for each of them is just stupendous. Like, obviously there is one piece of, like, we are! And that's always, like, the most memorable thing ever.
Yeah.
But then there's this one, where you've got, like, Ichigo's battle theme, which I know you hate, like, the vocals of it, like, when they start singing.
Yeah.
I love it, because it pops up, and you're just like, oh, someone's gonna get their ass whooped now.
Which, yeah, that's true, that's what it is, but the problem is that it's the soul singers.
I get hyped.
It's the soul singers, they're singing the hiya.
Yeah, what was it, like, do 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 do.
The name of that song is called Chokaku.
Ga 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 man.
Even in Japanese, it's still sung in English. I'll say that. And that makes me happy.
It's called Number One.
Number one! Number one!
Codename Kid Next
Here.
Door.
Duke, what's your favorite song? If you wanna see some action. It's just so
It's
good.
badass. I think my favorite themes are
Sensational.
Power to Strive and The Pleasure of Combat. Those two are my favorite songs.
So,
I don't even know what those are.
it's just the music, it pops up and you get so damn hyped. Like the spiritual pressure theme.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god,
That-
it pops up and you're just...
On the Precipice of Defeat. That's the name of that song.
On the Precipice of Defeat is the coolest name ever. But then there's the openings. They keep getting better.
Yeah, the second one got better, then the third one got even
First
better.
one, I know you didn't like because of the costumes.
No, I didn't like it because it didn't match the rest of the show. That like it was like that like upbeat yeah, and then inside the show it's like, oh no, this is death and
Meanwhile,
and all that kind of stuff.
Second opening.
That's why I didn't like it.
The second opening, it was rightfully hype of like you're sitting there like, okay, I like this. This is hyped me up for the show. And I think it was the only problems really with the music at that point was just the outros. Of like the outros are
we
weird.
literally got at the end of the episode Rukia going, ah!
Yeah, no,
holding
of, like,
a dead body.
You have no hope.
And then transitions to the outro.
Happy people.
Literally. And I could not. I was waiting for one of those episodes to do that when that was the outro, and it was
happened.
perfect. It was so
Of like her
perfect.
holding a body. Ah!
Happy people.
It's like, what is going on? But it's so funny but then the final outro, it started fitting more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when it was starting like, okay, I'm liking this more. It's like it went on and off the outros of like, this is good, this not so much, this is good kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the opening just went from it's okay, it's good, it's great.
Yeah.
This is good. This is banger. This is...
I don't want to watch anything else.
This is fucking...
The amount of times that we
fucked with
skipped
this.
the intro, it happened less and less.
Man, this is such a good season. Let's give our final thoughts on the season.
The Soul Society is a very flawed place. It's a good thing that they were able to achieve a clean slate protocol. And Ichigo's journey, and I very much like Ichigo's journey through this, though it is kind of funny how quickly he gets to be very strong.
Yeah.
Kind of annoying. Kind of stupid. Kind of...
In all fairness,
But-
I will
but,
give
like-
you the heads up now. That is kind of just a factor of Ichigo
That just happens.
He just kind of they'll say, "Here's some power.
It takes a long
Here you go."
time to do. How about I do it now?
There's a reason why I didn't like Bleach when I first started watching it, because the arc of Bleach that I saw was the last arc, and what they do there, I thought was kind of bullshit. We'll get to that in the future, but it's not a bad season. It's a very fun season. Has some very cool fights. But at the same time, the setup for it, you're just sitting there like, what the hell? Anyway, final thoughts for this season. I loved it. It's so well done. The
It's not
animation is crazy for 2004.
It's not the same exact kind of season 2 you expect from a show when it goes up to like the next level of the world building. It does something completely different.
Yeah.
Expectation subversion.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. good technique in writing.
Animation stellar, music stellar, everything stellar. So,
Whoa!
got an ism for us?
Yes.
What would be our Zanpakuto?
No.
That's not it? Okay.
What of the captains before everything went to shit? Which one of the captains would like to work as a lieutenant for?
Is that even a question for me?
Say it.
Kenpachi. Follow and watch every fight.
That's exactly what his lieutenant does.
Yeah.
I feel like the I forgot his name. Wolf guy.
What's the wolf guy's name?
What did you find?
That's all, folks. What is the wolf guy's name?
Forgot.
Say wolf guy.
The wolf guy. I would
Sajin Komamura.
Kamamura. I would serve under Kamamura because I feel like because he's he's felt outcasted his entire life, that his training regimen would be very honor filled, and I would like that.
I go with Shunsui Kyoraku.
So our favorite captains we would like to serve under.
Yeah.
Yes. No, but here, then in that case, I'm going to give you an ism.
Yeah.
What would your Zanpakuto look like?
No, I wouldn't have one.
It would look like...
It wouldn't look like a katana.
Well, your Zanpakuto can look like a katana, but then its Shikai and Bankai can be different.
Yeah, they would be very different.
Exactly.
Mine would basically turn into...
You're handed a katana, and then it changes form.
It'll go into a longsword.
What abilities would it have?
It would be able to change my size.
Man, I was gonna. I'll be honest. In the back of my mind, I just had this really cool picture of just a mayhem blade, where basically it's like that huge old Buster Sword kind of style, like a jaw. Then it just has a gorge form where it just opens up and it just.
Okay, a gluttony form. All right.
Dude, imagine basically a dual chain blade.
Imagine if you had something like this.
I'm going for extra anime.
That looks awesome.
Yes. But also, basically I imagine it just pops out like that.
It's able to consume.
But then the moment that you go Bankai, it just basically is like...
It's like the Ghost Calamity Ganon.
A massive Calamity Ganon, the big old boar at the end of the game.
The boar ghost.
Where...
No, that's Dark Beast.
Dude, that though
that's Dark
Beast. Is your Bankai of it pops up and it's gorge form basically.
Yes. And yours would be the Zord.
You're not wrong. There'd probably be a lot of mechanical parts to it. Of I imagine it'd be very Zord-like. Of basically grab Power Ranger stuff.
When it's in the second form, it's it goes over your arm and it's like a Gundam sort of sword.
Yeah, no, my blade just disappears and people are just like, wait, what the hell? Meanwhile, my blade is my arms.
Yeah.
So what about you, Jinsu?
My Zanpakuto would be a katana, and then Shikai would be tiger claws, and then Bankai would be blade armor, everything's just blades.
Ooh. Tiger armor?
Yep.
Okay. Now,
where the black
next?
stripes on a tiger are where they would be on a tiger, those black stripes are blades on you. Oh, that's awesome.
Ah, man. Am I going to have an art project? Yes, I am. Mayhem. Mayhem.
Yes?
To prepare you for what's next.
Yes?
I don't know. What's next? Arrancar arc. For the first
Bleach.
third of it, though.
The Arrancar arc.
Crazy shit?
They go to hell.
We're going to hell.
We're going to hell.
Okay.
We're going to hell in a handbasket.
Well, the name for hell is pretty cool, too.
The Shinigami realm.
The Shinigami realm? The Soul Society?
This is where he dies. Jinzu, choke him to death.
I believe in Willem Dafoe supremacy!
If you want to see more of our content, you can find our YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter on our Linktree at linktr.ee/greenvillains. That's linktr.ee/greenvillains.